Namaste everyone. Welcome to the final part of this three-part meditation series. If you have missed part 1 or 2, I will just write down in the description below. You can go and check it out. And let's continue where we have left off. Let's summarize it again. We find a comfortable seated position, bring the focus to the rising and falling of the abdomen, and if sensation or thought arises, we simply observe it in a detached manner, level it, let it pass and return to the breath. But now what happens if you are in some kind of discomfort? Maybe your leg started to fall asleep or something is irritating your throat and you want to cough. So what do? Ideally, you level the sensation as we did before and let the feeling pass. Numbing or tickling sensation often do pass, but with that said, as a beginner, you might not want to sit through such discomfort. So for those of us who are new to meditation, we are gonna learn how to move one in a seated position with intention, and the key word here being intention. So let's use an example to demonstrate. You are focusing on the breath rising and falling, and suddenly this gets interrupted by a tickling sensation on your nose from a stray piece of hair. Again, there is no right or wrong labels to use. You are just using the label to guide you in becoming more aware and mindful in the present moment. So you observe the sensations and continue to label it, waiting for the feeling to pass. But after some times it just won't go away and you make the decision to move it, but you will level this decision, intention. So basically you are honoring the intention to do something, which in this case is to move the piece of hair off your nose. Now that you have silently started the intention, you don't just go ahead and move it. Instead, you intentionally move, leveling and feeling every motion as your hands make its way from your lap to your nose. Leveling, lifting. As your arms makes its way very slowly to your face, we will break apart every movement into a series of smaller steps, leveling as you go along. So for an example, feeling the weight of gravity on your arms, and when the hand makes contact with a straight piece of hair, you can level its contact. Then you continue to feel and level all sensation as you move the piece of hair away from the face and tuck it behind the ears. Then as the hand lowers back to the lap, and as you feel every sensation as it slowly lowers, you level it. Lowering when all is said and done, observe your sensation and feelings for a moment. Then return to the breath, and as always rising and falling. This practice can also be applied if you realize you are no longer sitting in an upright position. Maybe you have noticed that you are arching your back, or you want to elongate your spine again. You don't just pop up and let it be done just like that. You do it instead mindfully, placing the intention to do so. As you gracefully lift the crown of your head towards the sky and gently tuck in the chin. The mostly asked question is, how long should I meditate? I don't think there is any specific amount of time that you should dedicate for the meditation, but for like whenever you feel comfortable, you can just manage your time 5 to 10 minutes starting from it, and you can always increase the frequency of the time, like whenever you feel comfortable, however you feel comfortable. To be honest and frank, I rarely make a time for seated meditation. What I do is, like whenever I am doing anything, any activities on my day-to-day life, I use that techniques, I take that thing which I have learned from the meditations, and I'll be very mindful.
For an example, if I'm stressed out because of an upcoming deadline, I remind myself to become aware of my breath, identify my thoughts and feelings as being stressed, but I make sure not to label myself as a stressed person. I take a moment to stop, observe, and place an intention before I set out to do anything else. What I'm doing, daily activities like cleaning around the houses, I try to tune into the sensation and feelings. So, for an example, if I'm doing the dishes, I take the time to enjoy that moment, feeling the warmth of water and slipperiness of soap. So you can see how learning these techniques can help you for beyond the 5 or 10 minutes you decided to seated meditation.
Alright, so this concludes our 3-part meditation series. I hope you find it helpful as I find it. In your day-to-day activities, please apply it and make it happen. Just feel relaxed, calm. Whenever you want me, you can text me on my Instagram. And for now, let's sign off for the final time by saying, my teacher always used to say, metta always. Metta means loving the kindness towards the people. So let's do it. Are you ready? Alright. Metta always.